From the entertainment capital, here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Mookie Betts.
And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
The shortstop, Xander.
First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Betts at second. Devers on at first with nobody out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Benintendi. And it's gone. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 1 for 3. Hit out to it second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign. Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, The center fielder.
Ready now, Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to. In now, Sam Travis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Sam Travis goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Look out. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. In there, and it's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will into the box. A.J. Pollock leading set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Benintendi is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The catcher, number 16.
At the plate, number 16. He stands in for the first time in this one. To short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Rodriguez.
The pitcher,
first pitch coming. Here it is.
Rodriguez.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Now
settling in now, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Rafael Devers. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Standing in, number 9, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute super.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Bellinger's on his horse, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, First and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
1-1.
And that misses 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Count still at 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Travis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. On the move is Pollard. He gets there to make the catch. Digging in, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at bat.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Popped him up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The center fielder.
Next will be the
35.
cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in, A.J. Pollard. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Fly ball into straightaway left. On the move is Martinez. He makes the catch. What a play on the... Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Brock Holt is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And no one will get this one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball. Coming to the plate now, number 45. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
So striding forward now, number 16 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Pitcher, number 22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First offering on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers
okay, we're going to get one more look at it
the
right here.
play.
Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge
the call
there.
Safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
And now, Xander Bogaerts. And so take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
J.D. Martinez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is in pursuit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box now, Sam Travis. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Kike Hernandez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's what you said, Nero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Boston, Number
Cody
63.
Bellinger will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hernandez on third. Seager over at second. Turner at first with no outs. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now batting, number 45.
So digging in now, number 45. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And no one will track it down. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Dodgers leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw down to first. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1-2 now. Two and two. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bellinger is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Your attention, please.
Chris Owings will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
36 with 0.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Marcus Walden gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Marcus
First offering on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. One out and a runner on third. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0. Here's Corey Seager. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Stepping.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike lifted into the air to shallow center. Bellinger is going to get there. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so...
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's J.D. Martinez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Devers, the runner at third. Bogarts is over at second with 1 down in the inning. 3-0 to him now. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, the first base.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he...
Pitches way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 67.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty B, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Justin Turner becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Line drive to left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Something going here. Julio Arias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
7, Julio.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Popped up. Turner has room in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And now things are starting to get a little more interesting down there. As you can see, he's taking some exception to the location of that last pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Look out. 2-0 now. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
The batter, the right fielder.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a wide one here for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in now, Rafael Devers. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-0 the count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. 3-1, here it is. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter, the shortstop, Xander.
Now batting, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And now a crucial spot. And into bat next, one of the best run Kenta Maeda gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Number 18.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A ball and a strike now. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.